We are going to close the loop on our NICU nurse interview series and do a recap of the top 5 key takeaways. Hi, my name is Lisa. I'm an experienced NICU nurse, a NICU nurse educator, and I've been part of a leadership team who has interviewed hundreds of people over the years. And here are the top 5 things you need to know as you go into your NICU nurse interview from all of the videos we have done over the last month. Number 1, know your why. Why this hospital? Why am I applying here? Why am I applying to this unit, and why do I think I am fit for this job? What's led me here? What have I done to prepare? It is going to get you really far, and please say more than you love babies, because you can love babies and that's okay, but we don't just take care of a baby, we take care of a family, and things happen to babies that are not great in our NICU. So we just need to make sure that we are going beyond the love of babies. Number 2, how would you describe yourself, or how would someone else describe you? Please keep this positive, right? You want to say things like, I'm on time, I'm a go-getter. You don't want to say things like, well, no one else ever wants to do anything, so I just do it. Or I'm the happy one because everyone else on my unit is terrible. Keep it positive, keep it about you. Number 3, you're going to need to describe a difficult situation, or when you had to give someone difficult feedback, or when you disagreed with someone. And you may not have clinical experience, but there's always something you can lean back on. A time where it was tricky with a coworker. Maybe you were working on a clinical project with someone and they weren't pulling their weight and you had to give them that feedback. Don't say, I don't have an example of this, because we are going to think you're conflict avoidant, and that's not going to help you. Number 4, know where you want to be doing in the next 2 to 5 years. It's key to know this, even if you're saying, I hope to have my BSN. I hope to be studying for my certification. I want to be precepting someone. If you're going and you're like, oh, I don't know, I just want to be a good nurse, that doesn't show us that you're ambitious. And we don't want to hear you say, I'm going to go back to school for a nurse practitioner as soon as I start this job, or I want to be a travel nurse, because that doesn't show us longevity. And finally, tip number 5, come prepared with questions, and let those questions be unique. Don't just say like, oh, what can you describe what the job's going to be like? Or what are your nursing ratios? Those are great. Ask things like, what's your leadership style? How would others describe you? Why did you choose this unit? Why do you stay? What was your NICU nurse journey? I love when people say that, because then it turns into a conversation and I get to sell the unit to you. And then you get to be like, this is where I want to work, because they love their jobs so much. Those are my top 5 key takeaways for the NICU nurse interview. I hope the series has helped. Please let me know if you have any questions. And if this is the first video you're watching, there are tons more on my page. Make sure to follow me and to like these videos so you see more of them over the years.